Aaron, welcome back to this Introduction to SQL course. What we're going to cover in this video is basically a walkthrough of how you're going to install the software you need. So this document, I've got a PDF. I will have it in my Google Drive, so you can go and get the document and you can go through it. It'll assist you in installing the software we need. Basically, what we need to do is install SQL Server and SQL Server Management Studio. That is the tool we're going to use to do all of our SQL queries in. So what I've done, I'll just walk you through this document. I've gone through to get SQL Server. I've put the latest link here that will take you to the Microsoft website where you can download the software. You'll go to the free section. You'll be able to choose Developer or Express. Express is like a light version. Developer is the full version of SQL, but you can only use this for development. You can't use this for production, but you can choose either one. I normally go for Developer. You can choose the language. It'll ask you to sign in. You can create one, a Microsoft login if you don't have, and you can click on Download. Once that's run, you'll double click on the file that was downloaded. It'll open up this window and you'll select Installation. So there's Installation. You'll click on a new SQL Server instance. You'll follow the prompts. When it gets to this product key, you're going to choose either Express or Developer. Those are the free versions, so you don't need a license for them, as long as you use them only for development. You can then go and choose Database Engine Services there. You can choose Default Instance. It'll just give you that instance ID, or if you want to create your own named instance, you can. I'd recommend using the default. Once you go into the server configuration screen, you can go and set this middle one here to automatic. You can then click next. I normally choose Latin. This particular option here for Unicode data, I normally find that has the least errors. On the database engine configuration screen, you can go through. If you choose Windows authentication mode only, it'll use your Windows access to access SQL Server. If you want to use mixed mode, that will give you both options. Mixed mode, you will then go and create a password for your SQL Server. And then remember to click on Add Current User at the bottom here. That should be enough for you to install that. We then need to go and get SQL Server Management Studio or SSMS. You can get that off this link. You go and download. This is very straightforward. You just run through the install options and it'll install SQL Server Management Studio. Once you've done all of that, you'll see that you'll have an icon like this. When you go into it, this is what SQL Server Management Studio looks like. It will ask you to log in, and you'll use the login that you created, and it'll basically give you this software tool here. And this is where we're going to create all our databases. Here's an example of a database I've already created. You can see under databases, I've got it there. If you expand that, it shows you tables, views, etc. We'll go through all of these, and there you can see all the tables that have been created. So what we'll do in the next video, we will go through the actual database that we're going to create. I'll explain the layout to you, and then we will go and physically create the database. So if you need to find this little help guide, please look in the description below. There will be a link to it, and you can just use those steps to install the software you need, and then we'll get into creating the actual database. Once we've done that, we can start doing our queries. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video.